Hey everyone, Mike Revollo here alongside Drew Moore. And earlier, the Colorado Rapids announced that they parted ways with former head coach Robin Fraser. Drew, I'm going to draw on your experience here, you being a former player, being in that position when you have a coach that leaves the club during the season. Individually, how do you process that? How do you go about that? And collectively, how's the group moving forward as well with that news?
It's tough. Robin is somebody that myself and everybody at this club has tons of respect for and will continue to have tons of respect for. And so anytime, there's always the human side. Anytime somebody that has been your head coach for 4+ years now, it's tough to see him go, you know. And everybody individually is at different places in their relationship with him as well. Some guys have been here for a long time and have known him. Some guys are new this year. Some guys have just joined halfway through the season. And so individually, everybody's at a different place. But it's also a new opportunity for players to prove to a new coach, to prove to themselves, to prove to their teammates that they're still ready to go out there and battle. And whatever the new coach brings in, players have to be ready to go out and be professional with it and continue to fight and continue to do everything they can to make themselves and to make their team better every single day. It's always tough in the middle of the season when you lose a coach, but it's part of the game and it's part of the job, and so I expect the players to go out and continue to be professional.
So in the meantime, until a new head coach is found, Chris Little, an assistant on the current coaching staff, will take charge on an interim basis. You working with the first team, Drew, and seeing Chris, having worked with Chris both as a player and now on the other side as a coach, what have you seen from Chris and how he's going to go about helping this group see through the rest of the season?
Yeah, Chris, another person I have tons of respect for, and I believe the players do as well. He's been around for a little bit, and so he knows the players well. He knows the club well. He knew Robin well. And so I think he's somebody that will come in and simplify things a little bit at this point of the season. Only 8 games left, so not a lot of time. Maybe provide a bit of clarity of what he wants to see from the team that will also keep in mind what Robin had put into the team for 4 seasons. And so Chris has a wealth of knowledge in coaching. He coached at the college level. He's coached the Tacoma Defiance, produced some very good players, along with the Seattle Academy, which their first team is now, littered with players that Chris Little was able to work with there in Seattle. And so I think Chris is somebody that, having been on staff with Robin, knows the club well from the academy level to the second team, all the way up to the first team, and has ideas of his own. His job is now to maximize what he knows about the players, what he knows about the team for these last 8 games, and I'm extremely excited to see where he's going to go with it.
Yeah, very exciting to see Chris get the opportunity, albeit on an interim basis, but to be there to take the helm for the rest of the season to help this group out in what is a difficult period for the Rapids at the moment. So as we mentioned earlier, that the Colorado Rapids announced that they parted ways with head coach Robin Fraser earlier this week, with Chris Little taking charge on an interim basis.